Sophia Knight in the batter's box as Tennessee is in the baby blues today, and we're underway in the first pitch. That's for sure. This one is slapped at, scooped nicely by Gabby Comia, the second baseman. Dodge has been excellent in the two-hole for Tennessee this year. Chopped, and this is going to be off the front foot on Dodge.
Which is impressive. That's, kudos to the coaching staff.
3-2, lifted in the air, short left field. And McClellan is going to range over to her left and make the... Though yesterday, Florida didn't have a ton of base hits. 2 balls and a strike from Leach.
Working herself into good leverage counts, which she's in right here at 3-1. A good rise ball.
The payoff. This is lined into right, and it's going to get past a diving Comia for a base hit. Talked about before that 1-0 loss at Mississippi State last Saturday. Called strike 3.
Circle, wanting the ball, wanting to compete. Just a great all-around athlete.
This is hit high. This is hit deep. Forget it. Goodbye, home run. 13th home run of the year, and they get to Pickens early again.
Wow. It's her 13th home run of the year. This is a rise ball, and she just gets underneath of it and takes it out of the yard. She elevates, but the angle at which she barrels this up, the exit velocity off of the bat, field at over 220 feet. That's the 5th home run of the year Pickens has given up.
And look at Pickens, the first 52 2/3, just 2 homers allowed. The last couple of days, she has been hit hard, and this caroms off her body into left field. It's hit for Jocelyn Erickson.
Well, right now, and so they are sitting hard. They're sitting 70. As soon as they see that out.
First hit of the weekend for Jocelyn Erickson. And Michelle, we've seen it throughout the year when it comes to this Florida offense. Sprayed right into the glove of the third baseman, Rutan. Playing third again today. 330, 7 homers, 28 RBIs for the senior from Indiana. Tried to hold up. She went around, and that's a strikeout. So Pickens gets out of the inning without any... Struck her out. Back-to-back Ks going back to last inning. 1 down here. Incredibly strong as a corner outfielder. We should mention about Rothrock, too. She did not pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It stays away, full count. Line drive into center field, and that's a base hit.
Rothrock deep into the count and gets a pitch on the outer half. It back over the heart of the plate. She doesn't try to do too much with this. She just smacks that right back up the middle. Tools, but he's been chasing that last pitch curveball out of the zone.
Off the end of the bat. Could be 2. And it is.
The strike zone, getting his team ready.
Slap, other way. Townsend Thomas, the reigning runner on for Madison Walker, the designated player. Back up the middle. This could be a double play. Faw steps on the bag. And a 6-3 twin killing.
Wow, and this is what you see when you have...
So 2 outs now for Cassidy McClellan. Now, Pickens is obviously...
And that she is choosy at making sure she's got a little bit of down. That's a 3-1 count. That's a good drop ball in the outer half, but a better take by McClellan to make sure she gets...
Pitched a complete game 1 hitter at Mississippi State a week ago today.
Spent some time in the circle for him.
Fly ball, loping back. Townsend Thomas. 1-2 back up the middle. Snared by Rothrock. Comebackers. Rothrock, very good fielding pitcher.
Good defensive position.
It out to Comia at second base her first time up. She's 0 for 1.
Yeah, just a lot of gifts in that leadoff spot for Sophia Knight, and that's one of them too. Is
slapped right to third, Grover. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Rothrock. We've played 2.5. Comia, the 9-hole hitter, leads it off here in the third. Shoemaker to bat next, followed by Jocelyn Erickson. Fouled off by Gabby Comia. Yeah, Florida has timed up the two-time All-American pretty well today.
Shoemaker on deck.
You got a 9-hole hitter hitting .427.
Exactly. That's a lot of leadoff hitters.
Swung on and missed. Pickens. Ball and a strike. Shoemaker hit .389, 22 homers and 86 runs batted in. 2-1. Just foul. Carlin Pickens misses high, and Shoemaker will work a walk. We saw the bullpen active right away in the first inning as Sage Margetko was several hitters, falling behind in the count. Now that gets to the backstop. Shoemaker on her horse gets to second. She's in scoring position. One strike to the first baseman Erickson. Foul back. Payoff pitch. Hit to second. Ella Dodge.
Nice defensive play by Ella Dodge, and that's one area they needed to clean up for Tennessee.
Yeah, called strike through. Pickens knew it.
Well, you need that. You need that voice on the infield. When you're playing defense, you need that voice in the 2-hole, really.
1-2 to Dodge. Flailed at it. Rothrock, another strikeout.
This fourth inning.
One out for Gabby Leach, who has one of the two Tennessee hits. She's out on one pitch.
I do like to spy on other people's brackets, though.
Emma Clark is a quick out as well. Keegan Rothrock.
Working that corner underneath the hands.
Well, we've seen that a few times, too. It's out of the hand, and
she's just hanging on to that a smidge too long.
Got her.
At 63 miles an hour if they got to the screen. This one is also at 63. A lot of different tools on that Texas team.
The appeal did not go.
It's a really good at-bat by Tom. Hang on, that is so difficult to do, to really shut that swing down.
Townsend Thomas, the speedy freshman at first base for Florida. 3-1 pitch, right down the middle. To second for one, and another double play. And now Keegan Rothrock to face Elsa Morrison, Alana Leach, and Mackenzie Butt. Liner back to Rothrock, and she got it.
Talk about the glove and how important it is that it ends in
on the year. Tennessee looking to find some offense. Throughout the course of the series.
Doing quick math here, 16 innings.
Popped up on the infield, the shortstop. Cahalan calling for it and sticks with it.
Hard time getting anything rolling because at this point Rothrock has retired 9 in a row. This Tennessee team, as they come into tougher and tougher pitching in the SEC.
Lined over the glove of Comia into right field. Rothrock delivers. And that's going to hang up for Shoemaker, and the inning is over.
Off. Her timing is just, a little bit, she's working with it. It's affecting her control.
That miss downstairs, 4-pitch walk.
Well, last thing you want to do is walk the 7 and 8 hole. Gabby Comia coming up is very good in the 9 hole. Wouldn't be surprised.
Fires the 3-2, walked her. Back-to-back walks to start the 5th.
50 with runners in that particular situation. And so Coach Walton's basically telling Comia.
Comia struck out swinging against Pickens in the 3rd. Chopped. Second. They'll get one.
See immediately Tennessee is going to walk her. Oh!
To the backstop. Chasing is Morrison. No play at the plate as McClellan scores.
So important for pitchers and catchers to work on pitch outs. The pitchers numerous times.
Ground ball off the glove of Fine to center field. Comia scores. It's 3-0.
Goes from being intentionally walked to not being intentionally walked to driving the ball hard up the middle off of the short for another base hit.
Jocelyn Erickson singled against Pickens in the 1st. The 0-2, rise ball, got her.
A lot of pitchers will say they have the ability to throw 5 different pitches, but she can. Sage Margetko is a great alternative to Carlin Pickens.
Comebacker, Margetko, great relief. Just missed, walked her. The Boise State transfer is 0 for 2. Comebacker. What a stop! It's short by Cahalan.
No consecutiveness, so nothing back to back.
Fly ball. McClellan makes the catch. Line drive down the line and gone. Home run. It's off the pole. In one.
Yeah, Gabby Leach was just so much power in that 3-hole. Get off of the bat. Look at the way she's going to get around this rise ball and just barrels it up. So beautiful. What a quiet swing. Just explodes those hips through, allows that barrel to come through. And
finally, Tennessee gets on the board against Rothrock. And now swung on by Emma Clark. But it's going to stay on the infield. Comia puts it away. And
stay in this game here going into the 7th inning. But this is going to be the key, this bottom of the 6th, keeping Florida off the board.
What a catch! Going to be a race to the bag. Got her. Right-hander delivers. Popped up. Could be playable. The catcher can't make the catch. Morrison.
Excuse me, the batter.
So the umpires are going to keeping Elsa Morrison from getting out to make the play on them.
So it needs to be Rutan's or Clark's, but you can see the way she's coming out. She's in the box. She's allowed to stay in the box.
She's not, then it indeed is interference. See, as we go to the 7th inning, it stays a 1-run game here.
Through her 6 innings here.
Elsa Morrison leads it off. Popped up left field. Trouble seeing it. McClellan lost it in the sun and is at second base.
Yeah, this is just a tough situation.
To first. Erickson steps on the bag for 1 more.
Your glove, you're still able to make the catch with the glove. You can see she comes out. She's trying to shade her face with that.
Check her swing. Did she go? Yes. Line drive and caught. It's over. Florida wins it. Shoemaker caught that rise.
That is a huge catch by Shoemaker. That ball was well charged. It looked like it was going to get into the gap.
Elsa Morrison leads off.
What an outstanding series for Florida. Their execution, their defense was flawless. But Keegan Rothrock in